Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Circle Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today is Saturday, June 11th, 2022. We are going to continue today with the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. And I know at the beginning of the week when we started using this deck, I commented that this was a deck that I had frequently used and that I found its messages to be right on point. And I would love to hear from you to see if you have had that same experience over the last few days. I know that I have continue to see that same pattern, that it is right on point. And before I continue into this reading, I also wanted to note that the themes over the last week have pretty much been of expressing our truth, exercising our voice, really strengthening our fifth chakra. It has also been about strengthening our solar plexus, which is coming into our own personal power. And even the card on Thursday and Friday of this past week have focused on energies related to the heart and to finances, and to really being able to stand up and to exercise your voice in those areas, and to exercise your personal sovereignty when it comes to your financial matters. So, with that, we'll go into the reading today to see how the energy is today, and to see if this is a continuing theme or whether or not there is going to be a shift in the message at this time. So that will be interesting to see. So, with that in mind, I am going to close my eyes and begin our breathing. So, close your eyes if you'd like. Center yourself into this reading. Try to relax and do whatever it is you need to do to get comfortable. And take a deep breath in and exhale out. Take another deep breath in and exhale out. Take another deep breath in, and this time exhale into your heart center. At this time, I ask our angels and guides to come forward, as well as the spirit of the Energy Oracle deck, to share with us the divine guidance and wisdom that we need to hear today. And I ask that the divine light cover us and enfold us in the golden light of protection, preventing any lower or negative energies from attaching into this reading. That this reading be of pure love and light for the highest good of all those who listen to it. Stay here a moment. Take another deep breath in and exhale out. Take another deep breath in and exhale out. Okay, I'm going to open my eyes and begin shuffling and begin the reading. Um, just a quick note, I do feel a lot of crown chakra energy coming in at this moment, as well as heart center. So I will be curious to see if the oracle focuses on these areas as we draw our card today, and asking once again, what is the energy today that we need to know and understand for our highest good? Okay, I'm spreading these cards and feeling the energy. Our card today is the garden and the gate. And the garden, and this came in the upright position. And here we have a young woman who is standing behind the gate, looking out into what might be beyond those gates. And it seems at this time that she's not quite ready to open the gate, right? She's just really contemplating whether or not she should stay or should she go. And staying in a really safe place right now, perhaps being cautious about her next steps. Okay, so this is the energy that I am receiving. And I see a butterfly flying, and it looks like perhaps some kind of bird or dove off in the distance. And it looks like she has a pretty good life. She's got all kinds of flowers there. She's holding a basket in her hand, and she feels secure where she is right now. And so, is Spirit calling her to maybe step beyond and take a risk, take a chance on an opportunity or learning something new that she might want? And this, even though there's a young woman, this would apply to males as well. That perhaps you are unsure about whether to leave a situation and step into a new situation. So let us see what the oracle has to say to us today. And this is card number 30, the garden and the gate. Okay, so it says abundant prosperity and staying safe, which reflects what it is that I was saying, that she seems to have a pretty good life and she's standing behind the gate, not sure whether or not she should step into something new. And in the upright position, says this card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world just as it is outside your gate. Gain the world that is just outside your gate. Okay, so again, we have another card filled with abundance in the form of material wealth, such as money coming in. Yesterday, we had a similar card. So there still continue to be some outstanding decisions about money and making a choice about how much it's worth. What is the personal sacrifice that you make when you come into this money? Does it keep you in a safe place, but really stopping you from gaining true freedom and independence in your life and stepping into the choices that you may want to make, right? So we need to make this assessment for ourselves, right? What is it? What are we sacrificing for the sake of getting this money? All right, so that is the issue. And it says that in terms of walking beyond and stepping into an adventure that it may be waiting for you. It says that, okay, there's nothing wrong with staying behind the gate if that's what you really want to do. But if your heart, and here comes in the heart energy that I was feeling, if your heart is asking you and calling you to do something else, because really by staying behind that gate door, you're not living your truth, right? You're living safely as opposed to truthfully. It's saying that you hold the key to open up that gate, to open up your heart, and to take the steps that you need to take to do that. And so, if you have been considering taking a risk of moving beyond something or moving past something, that you have only been staying in that situation out of safety, out of fear, being unsure about what will lie beyond the point, what is beyond those flowers and that beautiful yard and the gate, what is out there waiting for you. um, this energy coming in is saying it's okay to live in your truth and it's okay to take that step because you have the key. So you are, if you decide to stay behind the gate, you are keeping yourself contained. You are not stepping into your true self, perhaps. If in fact what you're doing is just not taking that step because it feels better to stay where you are. And so this message can be really extended into other areas as well, which is that if there is something that you emotionally feel needs to come out, but you're afraid to express it because you think that by making that expression and freeing yourself, freeing your voice, will come with ramifications and conflict. And so you decide not to because it's safer for you, right? But this message is saying it is safe for you to actually do that. It is safe to venture out beyond your comfort zone and to live a life of truthful existence. Because when we live in fear and doubt, we don't know what lies ahead, right? When we choose to stay safe rather than to engage other people at a different level, then we are choosing to be, what is the word? It's really not complacent. That's not the word that I'm looking for. But it is basically you're choosing to stay stagnant, secure, and perhaps really not know fully what it is that could be for you, the potentiality of all that exists beyond that gate, all that exists with freeing your emotions, right? All that exists beyond what it is that you are accustomed to. So let's again go over this card. It says it shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. So that symbolizes that you have perhaps been behind this gate for a long time, right? And you've just been relishing in the safety of it, right? You have not really been wanting to really know necessarily what is there. Like you may have some curiosity from time to time, but you're really not willing to know how deeply you can go, how, in other words, how far you can actually move beyond this gate because it's scary to take that first step. And we talked about the financial aspect, that there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. And it's really saying to assess what is most important to you. Is being having this money and this wealth more important than being true to your own heart, right? Money isn't everything. There's an expression that says all that glitters isn't gold. And what that means is that just because it looks shiny and profitable and rich and luxurious, that even that is just veneer, that is just what it appears to be, but it does not actually change what lies beneath all of that. Because if you think that by coming into money, that is what's going to make you happy, you're going to realize at some point that this is really not what makes somebody happy. Now, does it make one more comfortable? Perhaps. Perhaps it just makes it easier to navigate some of the issues in life because you can take care of your bills, right? You can maybe go on trips and do certain things and, not feel the pressure of some of those responsibilities. But what it does not do is it does not heal relationships. It does not heal people, right? All it does, it's a tool. Money is a tool to something else. It's a means to an end. It is nothing more than a type of energy exchange that people have between each other. In and of itself, it is not significant, other than that it is a tool to obtain, um, some of the things that you need. And most of the time, the money that we have in many, many situations gives brings us things monetarily, materially, well beyond what our actual needs are, but more just what we want to do. And we need to look at the intentions that we have behind having that money. So, we can kind of snowball this discussion into all other areas, but just to kind of bring it into this energy is saying that if you're just staying in a place because of the financial security of it, because of the abundance or the luxuries that you are getting from it, but you're still really not happy, that you have the key to that gate to step through it and find out what else exists for you out in the world. Okay, so this is the energy of this card. I hope it helps you to think about any situations that you may be having at this time. So when I go back to the heart energy that I was feeling, it's really telling you to look at your heart. What is it that you really want in here? Do you want to mend a situation, or do you want to stay behind the secure um, scenario that you are used to being in? The traditional way, the way you're accustomed to doing something? Or do you want to step out of the box and beyond that gate and try to do something that perhaps you weren't normally comfortable doing? Okay. So this is the heart energy. What are you feeling? What are you really feeling in your heart needs to be done here? Okay, so I think that is enough for this card today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. I'm sending you love. So much love. Bye bye.